Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, today I'm doing a question from a viewer. If you want your question answered, put it down below in the comments. And if I think it's applicable that people would enjoy the answer to it, I will read your question. So today's question is, and this comes after I did the readings on the palace and the castle, Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle. I had a lot of fun doing those. And this is from a member. Can you expand on the firm? How much they control the royal family? What is the energy on the firm? So I'm going to use the Golden Tarot because we're talking about the general royal family. And I thought that was a really interesting question. You know, we always hear about the firm, we hear about the palace and announcements from the palace and the courtiers, and how much do they really control? How much do they really control? Or is the king autonomous? Can he do whatever he wants and the palace just has to figure it out? Or does the palace tell him what to do and he has to figure it out? Let's see. Let's get the energy. How much do they control the royal family? And what is the energy of the firm? What is the general energy regarding the Buckingham Palace firm, the palace as they call it, the courtiers, the firm, the British royal family, the firm? I'm trying to tell the cards what I'm wanting here. Let's just get the general energy first, and then we'll do a second reading about we'll do the first energy reading, and then we'll do how much do they control the royal family. So let's read that first. What's the general energy around the firm right now, right today? Have they settled into the new king? Are they panicking about Harry? Like, what's going on with the firm? What's going on with the firm? What's going on with the firm? The British royal family, the firm, the palace, Buckingham Palace offices. What's the general energy around that? What's the general energy around that? Cards are ready. Ooh, King of Cups. Well, it just shows you right off the get-go. There's King Charles. Ooh, Six of Coins. Might be a bit balanced. Oh, Queen of Coins in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Page of Coins in reverse. I'm going to say King Charles is actually in control here. Because we have the balance here, but it always shows, you have to remember Six of Coins, it's not balance. It's the person who's doing the distributing actually takes one for themselves. And look at, we have 3 next to King of Cups, which is King Charles, and 2 over the palace, right? And he's dictating. So I think King Charles actually has more say than the firm lets on, because we have Queen of Coins in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Page of Coins in reverse. So I think this is like losing their power. I think losing their power. I think with the Page of Coins here, they try and sell us that they're in a lot of control of the things, but it shows right away that King Charles is. They're kind of embattled with with things right now. The Star in reverse. The Star in reverse. I think they're still reeling from the death of Queen Elizabeth. You know, I think. Oh yeah, Knight of Swords here. Okay. This Queen of Wands, I didn't want to bring up rigor mortis face, but I think this is her and fighting with her. I think a lot of the energy right now is going towards her. I honestly do. I think they're worried with the Star in reverse on top of the Queen of Coins in reverse. I think this is the Meghan Kate show, Catherine. I think they are more worried about Meghan attacking Catherine. Because you have to remember, Catherine's the future, right? So like anybody, you worry about the future of your job, of your corporation and whatnot. And so if you still have 20 years of work to do, let's say, you're only in your 40s and you're working there and you got another good 20, 25 years of work ahead of you, would you not want to protect your star? And when somebody is attacking your star, which is the future of the monarchy, and the smoother the monarchy is, the smoother your job is, I think they're really concerned about Meghan. I really do, in a way that she keeps attacking Diana, Catherine. I think they're concerned about that. 10 of Cups upright, and the Sun in reverse. Yeah, I think they're a little bit concerned about the future of the family, of the royal family. 6 of Wands. I think they think they're going to win this battle. I think they're going to win this battle. I think this is because over here we have King Charles, and over here we have rigor mortis face. I think they're going to win this battle. But in the meantime, it's creating a lot of work for them. It's creating a lot of work for them. They do not want the Sun, anything to come to light about any baby from the Wicked Witch of the West. And her, I think they want to keep that in the dark. I think that's a huge, right? Because here's the Page of Coins in reverse. So they're trying to sell us a bill of goods about these babies on this side. Wheel of Fortune. I think they're doing good. Death. Yeah, you know what? 5 of Wands, Page of Swords, the Emperor. Here's the King, 4 of Swords. I think they're glad now, since not glad that the Queen died, but after the Queen died, there was a bit of a struggle. It was a lot of work, right? If you are in the firm, when a big event like that, the Queen passes away, or there's a marriage or something happens, the coronation. It's so much work for them. And you can see that here with the 5 of Wands. After the death of the Queen, they got to do the funeral for the Queen, then they got to turn around, do the coronation for the King. All the internet and media stuff that they had to deal with, not only around that, with trolls, with Myra from Twitter, and not that they pay much attention, but I do know for all my sources tell me that, like, for example, on William and Catherine's YouTube channel, they're constantly deleting comments. Well, I'm not even sure that they have to delete them, because you can put a filter on them, but I'm sure some get through. They said it's just one person's full-time job on their Twitter and on their YouTube channel, and other Instagram, I think they have as well, deleting trolls. So they've been really busy with that. And now that Charles, the coronation is done, now they can kind of rest here with the 4 of Swords. Now they can kind of rest and go quiet. And of course, they all go on holidays, so they can catch up. I'm out of breath. Like, I can feel the energy. Like, they were just out of breath. They just, like, I'm getting out of breath talking about it. I'm just feeling this on maximum overdrive 24/7 to get for all of this to go on, for the funeral, for the coronation. Like, these things take months and months and months to plan for. And, like, thankfully, after the coronation, they did have a bit of a break with everybody going on holidays. And I'm feeling like that was more catch up than a break, but they did have some quiet time. They really didn't do much planning then. Yeah, they were just getting their ducks in a row, basically. They were just catching up. They weren't planning too much for the future, other than, like, general things, just general things that the royal family's doing, but they don't really have really, really big plans moving forward. They've got a few things on the go, and I think now they're just kind of coasting here with the Two of Cups. They're like, whoa, we did it. Clink, we did it. We made it through. We made it through. And so now they're just really happy. All of that is kind of over, and I think right now they're in a really good spot with the current king and the current royals that are there. They're all kind of in agreement and with what's going on, what's next, and I think I think they finally have caught up. It took them a year, but I think they're finally caught up, and that's where they are right now. They're in agreement with the king. They've got used to his ruling type, things he wanted, and they're ready for the next thing. Let's see what's the next thing. Three of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, the Magician, and the Hermit in reverse, and Judgment. I think the next thing on their list is what to do about Harry. Do we cut him out? Ace of Swords here in reverse. What kind of spin doctor do we got going here? Do we cut him out? I think their next thing is what to do about Harry. Do we give him a second chance with the Judgment card up right here? So that's next on their list, because they have no real weddings coming up. Yeah, they have no wedding, so now I think they're just coasting and deciding what's next with Harry. I think that's the next thing on their agenda, and now they can finally pay attention to that. And I know a lot of us are like, remove his titles, do this, do that. These guys are just catching their breath from their busiest year that they've had in many, many years, right? Right? They had first the Queen's Jubilee, right? They had the Queen's Jubilee, the Queen's funeral. Then they had the coronation. Then we had King Charles' birthday, Trooping the Color, right? I mean, these poor guys, the last 18 months. Oh, we had Philip's funeral. These poor, and I was like, what are you doing about Harry? And they're like, who cares? Who cares? We've got all this to do. Now they can finally look and see, what are we going to do about Harry? What are we going to do here? We're going to cut him out here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. See ya, Hermie. See ya, Hermie. Or we're going to give him a second chance. It's up to the king, though. It's up to the king. All right. So we asked, what's the general energy, and how much do they control the royal family? Let's do a quick reading about that. I think we answered both questions in one reading, but let's see. Let's ask, how much do they actually control the royal family? The firm. How much do they actually control the royal family? How much do they actually control the royal family? Like, do they say, oh, you can't wear this, you can't wear that, no nail polish, stockings. Oh, you can't go here, you can't go there. This is your diary for the day. How much do they actually control? Or can somebody say, you know what, I've got a hell of a headache, I'm not going to that thing today? Or do they just get their stiff upper lip and away they go? How much do they actually control? How much do they actually control? Buckingham Palace. How much do they actually control? Ace of Coins in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Three of Coins upright, Nine of Coins upright, Queen of Coins upright. You know what? I think they work in harmony, and I think that's the way the Queen made it out to be. I think they have to, because look, we have 2 in reverse here, 2 upright here. In the middle is the 3 of coins working together. I think I don't think either one has control per se over the other. The Star, I think they're still, with this Queen of Cups in reverse, I wonder if they're still trying to work with Camilla a little bit. 2 of coins, it isn't in reverse on top of the 3 of coins. 7 of wands in reverse. 7 of swords upright. King of coins in reverse. Knight of wands upright. Underlying here, page of wands. I don't think they have control. They might dish out like budgets and whatnot. And they might say, oh, this is with the King of Coins here in reverse and the Knight of Wands here upright. They might, and especially here with the 9 of Coins upright, they might, give direction of we should do this, or, we need this much money for this, we need that much money for that. But I think at the end of the day, the amount of influence they have is greatly exaggerated. 5 of wands, I think there's always been a constant struggle. 3 of swords in reverse, ace of wands upright, 5 of swords in reverse, high priestess. I think they control aspects like the budget and money and making sure that people are paid, and announcements, right? They control the announcements that come out of the palace. It always says palace says, or palace sources, or palace has reported. But this page of wands here tells me in reverse, tells me they don't have complete control over that. And they might even argue sometimes how much information is sent out. I think here, though, there's always some sort of agreement at the end of the day. Here with the 5 of swords in reverse and the high priestess, the palace keeps the secrets of the royal family. So I think the royal family has the final say, or at least Queen Elizabeth trained them. The royal family has the final say of how much information actually gets out. And I think they have some arguments about it. And that includes, like, maybe the royal family want to announce something and the palace says, no, we can't. That's not the royal protocol. And then maybe they want to announce something and the royal family's like, no, you're not letting that information out. So I think there's a balance here with the 3 of swords in reverse, that there's no betrayal. There's no betrayal. They don't betray each other, right? And I think they're very creative on how they get along with each other. I think it's a real give and take. I think it depends on the subject matter. I think when it comes to money, they work on it together, but the royal family has the final say, and then they are the administrators of it. But yeah, I think their biggest thing is keeping the royal family secrets. So I don't think either controls the either. I think it's a really healthy balance, and it depends what the subject is. They might have some arguments about some of the information that comes out, but they come up with creative ways that so that they're both on the same page. Wow, interesting question. Thank you for asking that question. That was a really fun read to do. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. I sure appreciate you. If you have an interesting question, put it down below and let's see if we can get the cards to answer it for us. Thanks so much for watching. Take good care. Bye for now.